going to share a little email that I got from the Museum of Tarot, the place where I got my designing goggles from. They're sending out a mass email about, are you ready to join the world's largest open source consciousness experiment? Many of you signed up for our mailing list to join the psychic program from our Bigelow End of the World video. This is it. We're proud to announce the Shambhala Initiative. The Masters of Shambhala were said to be a fabled group of benevolent protectors of mankind, acting in the shadows to guide humanity. Our goal is to be a modern outgrowth of that spirit and help give your power back to you. To kick this program off, we are launching a new section of the website with instructions of how to participate and build the equipment. We will also be doing a live Q&A event and video screening tonight. That is, today is Saturday, June 17th, 2023. They'll be doing a live screening tonight at 8 p.m. on TikTok. TikTok is a reference to Saturn, but we're using Saturn's platforms to announce the Great Awakening. So I clicked on the button and then it goes to this page, as seen on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. This is the Shambhala Initiative, an open source psychic project for the future of humanity. In my videos, I have exposed many intriguing secrets, but perhaps none was more startling than the realization that those in the know are preparing for a catastrophic event with ramifications for the whole of humanity. In my video below, I explain all of this and what we intend to do about it. You guys can go to the museumoftarot.com and click on the link. The Billionaire Who Owned Skinwalker Ranch in the End of the World is the name of the video. After an overwhelming outpouring of interest, we have decided that this project is a go. The intent is to take this information from the other side out of the hands of those who would keep it secret by using an open source approach to psychic intelligence gathering. In this project, we would provide guidance on how to build a simple device that can enhance psychic and intuitive ability, give access to special audio to enhance meditation and open up these abilities, and schedule live streams and surveys, which will coordinate everyone's efforts and anonymously gather everyone's experiences as in a usable format. The project is completely free, and your participation will be kept completely anonymous, though you are free to share results or collaborate as you feel comfortable. The point is not to draw public attention to your psychic ability, rather it is to give people who wouldn't normally feel comfortable using it a safe and accepting environment to participate. Above all, everyone will be given access to the results, no gatekeeping. To get started, you need to do two things. Sign up for the mailing list at the bottom of the page, and we will let everyone know about the scheduled events and updates via email. See our instructions and videos below on how to build this psychic training device. Here, click here. You will need one to participate effectively. And that is it. We'll be announcing ongoing live events for participants over the coming weeks. We want to make this project accessible as possible to the greatest amount of people, and believe that the only way we're going to get anywhere is by sticking together. This is the foundation of the two opposing forces, love and light versus darkness and deception. Thanks for being amazing humans. So you click on the link and it goes to the next page. The next page is the shopping list for the psychic training device. These are fairly common parts. In the USA, everything is available from Amazon. Amazon is another controlling system and mechanism that will be absolutely controlled in the future. People who do not have the mark will not be able to buy or sell from them. In other countries, a quick internet search should give you everything you need. We tried not to make anything too difficult for you to obtain. Do not substitute any of the parts. If you need to use another brand, please make sure the part you're using is the same type, size, gauge, etc., and as what we list here. This is important to make sure your device functions correctly and gives off the correct field of energy. Now, due to high demand, we also offer a complete kit with everything you need for the build. It is more economical than buying the components themselves, and you won't have leftover parts. You can find them in our shop. The Arduino programs for running the device in the zip file below. Click on the icon for the download. The build components are listed below. You will need one of each of them. You need an Arduino, and then you need a high-let-go 3-piece 400Ts mini solderless breadboard, universal 400 contact solderless breadboard, 400 points. It's only $7. Anyway, keeping going with the LED lights, you need some of those. This is 100 pieces, it's $7. These are the resistors you're going to need. So most general people are not going to know how to build this device, but I'm sure there's videos online and you can probably get some help from these people. Or just go ahead and buy their kit and it should be a plug and play, but we shall see. Now, there's diodes that you need. And then there's also this 120-piece breadboard jumper wires. Then you're going to need this hoop, embroidery hoop with assorted colors, gauge silicone wire spool, and then you're going to need Scotch electrical tape. Very basic ingredients. It is something for people who are truly, fascinated by constructing things from scratch to build this kind of device. So let's just look at what they have in their shop. All products. So here they are, all of the things. Pulse magnifier pulsar, design goggles. See, they're $200. Yeah, here's the research kit. This is the one that Rex and I bought, the research kit. So plant growth stimulator. This is a build-yourself kit. Mind-to-mind system, psychic training device. These things are all fairly explainable. And I'd say that, they're trying to help out humanity. It seems like a more benevolent source of information anyway. So you have tarot, a psychic training device. I guess this is it. Psychic training device kit. Pay in 4 payments of $15. This is $60 for this kit. So it says, featured in popular social media videos, this is the most significant metaphysical discovery in decades. This kit provides everything you know to follow along with your psychic training device instructional series on YouTube and TikTok. This will allow you to build your own unit. The price is less than buying all the components separately, and you can be sure you'll be receiving the correct parts. Based on the groundbreaking neuroscientific research of the late Dr. Michael Persinger, which scientifically proves psychic ability in a lab, setting your mind-to-mind system provides an easy-to-use device which allows anyone to replicate these studies at home. Dr. Persinger used a special headset dubbed the octopus to awaken certain parts of the brain in his test subjects. By using the specialized device, he enabled even untrained college students to mimic the psychic ability of world-class military and CIA remote viewer Ingo Swann, as well as enhancing Swann's own ability. It was Dr. Persinger's opinion that we all experience psychic phenomena at certain times. By allowing the mind to open up to these signals which are around us constantly, we can unlock latent ability which hides just below the surface of our day-to-day lives. This is how fast we're going to gain this great awakening. That's why they're in a roller coaster hot pursuit to get the Borg system up and running. This is for research purposes only. The parts provided in this kit will make 1 unit. Technical build support is not available beyond the tutorial videos. So you go and you click on the videos on YouTube. Museum of Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe. And then we go down, UFOs and interference syndrome. This is the video that they were promoting in their website. Billionaire who owns Skinwalker Ranch and the end of the world.
Well, end of the world. Or at least that's what he indicates in this little-known document. So let's talk about your impending doom. To paraphrase Mr. Robert Bigelow, he has spent more money on the study of the paranormal and UFOs than any other private citizen. And he's been working in a consortium with the highest levels of government about these problems for decades. Many people know that he owned Skinwalker Ranch before the current owner, and that his company, Bigelow Aerospace, prepared the documents for the government's UFO program, OSAP. But far fewer people realize that Bigelow has been studying life after death and other paranormal topics through his Bigelow Institute for Consciousness Studies, BICS. BICS has been running yearly contests for millions of dollars in grants, and this year's contest drops a major bombshell. So I'm going to read what they're actually looking for. In the 2023 BICS Challenge, they will fund research into contact and communication with postmortem or discarnate consciousness, leading to the reception of higher order information of benefit to humankind. But before all the purple-haired witch talkers out there start getting wet thinking they're going to get a payday, they're not looking for somebody who sees ghosts and can channel their great Aunt Mildred. They're looking for something called wisdom acquisition, and this is how they define it. BICS officers and staff have been aware over several decades of a persistent theme in information coming from multiple sources, including from alleged non-human entities and also putative sources from the afterlife. The consensus of these multiple strands of information is that humanity is, and has been for some years, living on borrowed time, and that a catastrophic extinction-level event may be in our near future. BICS is interested in exploring and researching information obtained from authenticated senior sources on the other side, pertaining to addressing the future viability or non-viability of mankind over the next 20 to 30 years. An important part of this project is to develop methodologies to authenticate and corroborate the information coming from, ideally senior of all sources, on the other side. So how I read this is that the guy with all the top-level information from the government about UFOs and the paranormal thinks the world's going to end. Great. I happen to agree with him. Based on what I've seen from decades of research into the entire history of the UFO phenomenon and the paranormal, This seems to be a persistent theme. This document is absolutely correct. To add fuel to that fire, I've heard a rumor that Mr. Bigelow may be interested in the old Yucca Mountain facility. If you don't know what Yucca Mountain is, it's a mountain that they hollowed out next to Area 51 to do nuclear waste disposal. This got stonewalled by the local government, so now it sits abandoned. And what the rumor is that Mr. Bigelow is interested in building ultra-exclusive, high-end survival bunker, survival city, for the ultra-wealthy. One can only imagine that this information plays a part in that interest. And before anybody's cognitive dissonance kicks in to laugh this off like the ravings of a billionaire that has too much time and money on his hands, I've known people that have channeled for Mr. Bigelow, and I've known people that have been involved in his other projects. I can assure you, he is not crazy. He is crazy like a fox, and he knows a hell of a lot more about these subjects than any of us. This isn't meant to be a sensationalistic hit piece or a way to gain clout. I'm not mind hacking happiness or JK Ultra. I'm making this video to expose a philosophical difference and raise public awareness that if you have knowledge and forewarning of an event of this magnitude that has ramifications for the entirety of humanity, that it is not meant to be part of a goddamn sweepstakes and kept in secret. It should be open sourced to everybody. So this is my proposal to all of you, my viewers. Let's take this out of the hands of the billionaires and do it ourselves. For full visibility, I've received similar information, downloads, during my experiences, and I know other experiencers firsthand who have gotten the same. If you liken the energy field that we live within to a computer system, it's not a matter of finding the folder and the file that has the information. People have been doing it for decades. I believe that a better approach would be to take somebody that's got the focus and ability to access that information and array their minds together with more people to separate the signal and the noise. This can be accomplished by using something that I released for free last year, the psychic training device. The purpose of this device is to connect minds together in a form of telepathy. We've found that people who are more skilled would hook to less skilled people playing video games, that the less skilled people would pick up on the skill level of the more skilled person and allow them to play at a higher level. I believe that this could be done for psychic experience as well. I've had thousands of people build the psychic training device, and a lot of people use them for remote viewing and telepathy experiments very successfully. So what I propose is that the viewers that have built these, and viewers that would like to build them, we all come together and we connect up and we get a better signal back. And then I create a survey, something anonymous you don't have to put your name to, and nobody's keeping track of you. We get everybody's experience, bring them all together, and I analyze them. And I put that information out back to you, to the public, so you can know what people are picking up on and what might be coming down the pike. So do you want to let the rich and connected keep steamrolling you, or would you rather take back some of the information that they've been keeping from all of us? I would love to get thousands of us together on the same page and organized and see what we come up with. If you're interested in taking part in this, I'll ask you to do two things. Leave me a comment below, and then sign up for my mailing list at the Museum of Tarot website in my bio. If there's enough interest, I'll organize this together and we'll do some live sessions and we will make this a thing. Because if Bigelow is right, this is kind of a big deal. And maybe, just maybe, we have a chance to take back our power before it's too late.
So that is a very interesting event, and I am going to share it as much as possible. That's why I'm making this video. And so I am going to be looking into buying a device because I want to join forces with the people because we need it now. They are joining forces with each other to connect all of the dots for their technology and all their money that they're using to try to connect us to their digital currency, which is coming online. And Bitcoin is one of the great deceptions of all of humanity, and people cannot see. This is why I'm working very diligently. And I do ask for anyone who feels guided to please support my channel through my own Zelle account. My personal Zelle account will eventually be controlled by the oligarchs and their new control system. But for now, it goes directly into my bank account. So if you feel guided, please, by all means, help me. Help support me in my research because I'm giving myself selflessly to this cause, to this action of trying to put out information for people to see the deception that is coming, and it is rolling in like a steam train with no brakes. And I want to see humanity empowered through knowledge. So this is my goal on my own channel. So please consider that. I don't usually ask for donations, but I am going to start because I am not making money by putting out these videos, and I put a lot of time and effort into them. So now it's time for me to start asking back for what I give. And of course, it's always an exchange, an energy exchange as we work in these different manners. So I hope you like this video, and I will see you again on the next one. I'll leave all the links in the description box so that way you can click on the Museum of Tarot, go and order your devices and join forces. We should all join forces together because there is a mounting wave of evidence that they are coming at us just as fast as they can with what they have. The rollout is on, and it's game on right now. So let's go, team. Let's go get them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.